Hey everyone, it's Brittany. Welcome to a brand new video on my channel. Today I wanted to show you what is on my iPhone 8 Plus. I got a lot of questions on if I was going to do a new what's on my iPhone video. The last one I did I think was about 2 years ago, and it was when I had the iPhone 6s Plus. So I got a new phone recently and I thought it would be good to show you guys what's on it because I do have a few new apps that are really fun, like for editing photos and stuff like that. So if you want to see what's on my iPhone 8 Plus, obviously just keep on watching. If you are new to my channel, make sure you subscribe by hitting that subscribe button below this video. One super quick thing before we get started, I wanted to know if you like moving vlogs. I'm going to be moving pretty soon, and I thought it would be fun to just vlog the whole experience. If you're planning on moving soon, or if you just like watching those types of videos, let me know in the comments below because I will definitely do that. Those videos would be going on my vlog channel, so if you're not subscribed to my vlog channel, check out the link to it in the description box below because that is where those types of videos will be going. And aside from that, let's go ahead and see what's on my iPhone 8 Plus. This is a 64 gig model, and that's a lot of space. I haven't even come close to using it, thankfully. I got mine in the coppery kind of shade. They took out the gold and the rose gold, I think, for this model, and I think the iPhone X as well. But I really love this copper shade. I think it's really pretty, and the iPhone 8 Plus, and I think the iPhone 8 come with a glass back, so that means that you can actually wirelessly charge these phones, so it's pretty cool. So this is the case that I have on my phone. It's from Akna, or AKNA, on Amazon. I mentioned this in the video that went up yesterday in my best purchases from Amazon video. It's my favorite phone case. They make the best ones. I can link this one and similar ones in the description box below this video. And of course I have my pop socket. This is my rose gold metal pop socket. It kind of is shaped like a gem, but it's made of metal, so it's so pretty. A pop socket just basically pops out, and then it allows you to hold your phone a lot better, especially if you have bigger phones like the plus size iPhones. It just makes your life so much easier. I can also link that in the description box below too. And enough about the outside, let's go ahead and see what's in the iPhone. I had to close the blinds because it's getting really dark and I didn't want to see that, but this is what my iPhone looks like. My background is a picture that I took while I was in LA last year at the Beverly Hills Hotel. The inside of my phone is also a picture that I took while I was in LA. I just really like to see blue skies and palm trees. My phone setup is fairly basic. I like to have all of my apps, or most of my apps, in folders so that I don't have to go searching through a bunch of pages to find anything. And I also like to have everything on one page so that I don't have to scroll through a bunch of different pages as well. So I just like it to be organized like that. Some people don't like it, but it makes it a lot easier for me. So I've got the basic apps at the top that I use all the time. Those are calendar, my photos, camera, and weather. And then I have my clock underneath it, the contacts folder, TV, which I've never used, but I don't think I can delete it, and the notes folder, which I also use all the time just to write down some video ideas and things like that. My first folder is called Utilities. These are things that I need to use that aren't like game related or fashion or entertainment. So I have my Maps app. It's a different one than the Google Maps, I think. I have my Apple Wallet where I keep plane tickets and concert tickets, things like that, just so that they're always on my phone. Voice memos, which I never use, the calculator app, compass, find iPhone, find friends, numbers, and Safari. Then I have WestJet, Postmates, Uber, Reminders, United, Pages, iMovie, and Air Canada. I like to download the apps from different airlines because a lot of times you can watch movies through the apps if you don't have a long enough flight for a TV. Next to that folder is the arcade folder. I actually don't play games very often on my phone, but I like to have them just in case. So I have Candy Crush, Blossom, something, I don't even know what that says, Quiz Up, Word Cookies, and Word Connect. I like to play games like that where you find words and things. Those are probably my most played apps. Next to that is the iTunes Store, App Store, Settings, FaceTime, Mail, and Google Maps. Again, very self-explanatory. My next folder is called Marketing. In here I just have Point of Sale, which is the Square card readers. I used to sell jewelry, so I would use that to take sales and stuff like that. Next to the marketing folder, I have my fashion folder. Inside I have GGP Malls, which is an app where you can search local malls, I think, and then see if there's any sales going on in any of the stores. Then I have my reward style app, which is what I can use if I want to put a link to a piece of clothing or something else that I want to show you guys, and then you can get affiliated with those links and sometimes make commission off of them. It really doesn't happen very often, but I like to try it anyways. Then I also have the Dote app, and I've never actually used it. I started following some people on it. It seems pretty cool. You can just check out what stores have possible like different sales on, or actually shop through the app. You can follow other people, but I haven't really gotten too much into it, but it seems pretty cool. Next to that is my productivity folder, and that is where I keep things that kind of help me just like stay on track with goals and kind of just productivity in general, I guess. So the first app is iBooks, then I have Pump Up, which is a fitness app. Next to that is one of my favorite apps ever. It's called Duolingo. I used to use this all the time to brush up on basic Spanish skills. So it is a language learning app. You can actually learn like an entire language through this app, which is really cool. You can learn Spanish, Italian, German, whatever you want. I think you can learn like Mandarin and all, like literally anything. It's super cool. So I just like to do that every once in a while if I feel like learning a language. Under that I have my Gmail app, which obviously I use all the time, and the Flow app, which I actually don't usually use, but it's a period tracker. So I only look at it when I want to know if I'm gonna be on vacation and I should be expecting my period at that time, just because I like to be prepared for that. Next to that is my Google Drive app, and under that I have Tiny Cards. This is a Duolingo app as well, and I think they're like little flashcards, so if you want super quick little lessons for languages, and I think even like science and other stuff like that, then you can go through that. I haven't actually used this one too much. I don't even know if I've ever actually used it because I usually just use Duolingo, but I decided to download it anyways. Next to the Tiny Cards app is the Waze app. This is basically an app that helps tell you if there's actual like traffic incidences or some sort of accident on your way to wherever you need to go. Apparently it's better than using Google Maps, so I should probably use it more often, just so that you don't run into any unexpected situations while you're driving. So it seems pretty cool. I've never actually used it, but I definitely plan on it. Next to that is the PayPal app, which is, I feel like, pretty self-explanatory as well. And then I have my music folder. So this has Shazam, iTunes, TuneIn Radio, 8 Tracks, and Spotify. I love Shazam. Shazam is the app where you hear a song and you don't know what it is and you want to know what it is. You just tap the Shazam button and it listens to the song and it will tell you exactly what song it is. They're just listening to my voice right now, so you're definitely not going to find anything. The TuneIn Radio app is an app where you can listen to any radio station like around the world. I usually listen to local-ish radio stations, but you can listen to things from like Australia if you want, or anywhere in Europe, like anywhere that has a radio station, you can pretty much listen to it on that app, so that's pretty cool. I also have the 8 Tracks app, which is a music app where you can listen to people's playlists that they put together and upload. You just need to search different keywords. So some of these were ones that I searched a long time ago, and I would search like early 2000s, 90s throwback, and Britney Spears, things like that. Those are some of my favorite playlists to listen to on this app. And then I have Spotify, which I actually listen to more on my laptop, so I hardly ever use it on my phone, just because I like 8 Tracks and TuneIn Radio a little bit better. Below that I have my social apps, so I have all of these social media apps that I could ever use. Instagram is my #1 favorite app, so it's always gonna be first. If you're not following me on Instagram, you definitely should. I'm on there all the time. I find like it's pretty hard to grow your Instagram, and this is my Instagram feed currently. Lots of pictures of me, but that's just what you get. And some pictures of my dog Luna. I think she's pretty cute. Next to that is of course Twitter, because I feel like I'm on there almost as much as Instagram. That's my Twitter. Oh yeah, if you want to follow me on Twitter, by all means go ahead. It's the same handle as my Instagram. And next to that is Snapchat, which I really don't use that much anymore. There's my laptop that's currently in front. And of course I have the YouTube app. What kind of a YouTuber would I be without the YouTube app on my phone? I like to go through here and look at my subscriptions, and I will add a lot of videos to my watch later list, just so that I can sit at the end of the day and just watch the videos that I wanted to, so that I don't miss anything. And then of course here is my YouTube channel. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button below this video. Then I have the Facebook app. I don't really go on Facebook very often. I have the Pinterest app, which I love. I get so much inspiration from Pinterest, whether it's for fashion or home decor or makeup, whatever it is. I'm also going through a lot of like hair things right now. Like I just want to change it so much, but I also want it to be a little bit longer. But I have like a whole beauty and hair section that I just put inspirational pictures on. And while I have you here, I really want to get bangs that look like this. Or something like this that's a little bit like wispy, nothing too thick, but I don't know, I'm thinking about it. Let me know in the comments if you think I should get bangs. Then I have the LinkedIn app, which I also don't really go on very much, but I still have a LinkedIn account just in case. Then I have the YouTube Studio Creator app. It's basically like a behind the scenes app for YouTube. You can go in and change things in your videos, description box or thumbnail, things like that. It's just really useful to have if you are a YouTuber. I also have the Kik app, and I have a Kik bot, so that was really cool. I can actually go on there and kind of check out things. I can answer questions. I was answering questions from my Kik app bot earlier this morning, so it's really cool. If you wanted to add me, I can have like a link to add me in the description box below. The next app that I have on here is the Messenger app, which is how I just talk to some of my friends through Facebook, and then I have the WhatsApp app. The next folder I have on here is photography, which I go to literally all the time. The first one is the Vsco Cam, which I used to use all the time for editing my pictures, but I found a better one that I really like, so I'll get to that one in a second. The next one is the Rana app, which you can use for adding text and stuff to your pictures. I used to use it a lot, but I don't really use it anymore. Actually, all of these right here are a really good example of what you can do with this app. I just don't usually use this app for my actual Instagram pictures, but it is cool if you want to make them look really interesting. I have the Boomerang app, which I don't really need because it's built into Instagram now anyways. I have the Facetune app, which I only use for whitening backgrounds or maybe blurring something out that looks like too weird. I also have the Canon Camera Connect app so that I can connect my phone to this camera and take pictures on my camera through my phone. Basically just acts like a little mini monitor, so it's very helpful if you actually have a Canon and you want to take pictures through your phone. The next app I have is called Color Story. This is my favorite app for editing my pictures. It's pretty much the only one that I use now. I'm pretty sure it's free and you just have to pay for some of the extra filters and little editing things, so I have bought I think maybe like 4 or 5 packs, and they're pretty cheap. I think they're usually like $3 to like $6 for a bunch of different filters and little editing things, so I really love this app. I like the pack called Picnic that I bought. It has a bunch of like really bright ones that just kind of change the effect and the feel of the picture, so I really like vanilla and sugar for really brightening up a picture. It's really cool, like you can change so many different things on here, so highly suggest that one. I also have the Polaroid print app, and then I have the app, which is great for if you're trying to keep a theme on Instagram or at least just some sort of cohesiveness. It'll allow you to look at what your theme actually looks like right now, and then you can add or take away a photo and see if it'll make a difference. So it's just really neat. You just click on whatever space you want to add it to and then press on the little plus button down here. I have Square Ready, which I only really use for my Instagram stories now. And the final folder that I have on my iPhone is the Miscellaneous folder. The first one I have is Netflix. I love Netflix. I think everybody loves Netflix. The second one I have is called Flickster. I go on here before I go to see a movie because I love to see what they're getting for reviews. Yeah, it's a neat little app if you are a movie junkie like I am. I also have the Skip the Dishes app. Then I have my Starbucks app for keeping points and things like that on my phone. I have the Shoppers Drug Mart app, which I don't even know why actually, I don't use it. Then I have the Audible app. I have the Podcast app, which I never use. I have Yelp. And then I have the Michaels app for getting little like coupons and finding if there's discounts and stuff like that. So it's really good to have, especially if you go to Michaels all the time, because you should never go to Michaels without a coupon. And see, right now there's 50% off one regular price item. It's great. I have the City Video app where you can watch TV shows online for free, and the Stocard app. I have the Health app, Tips, Ticketmaster, which is I think how I got some of my tickets for concerts. I have the Atom app, which is amazing. I basically only buy tickets from the Atom app now. It allows you to buy movie tickets straight from the app. Sometimes it gives you a discount, so I'm constantly doing that. I usually will pick seats through the app so that I know all of my friends are going to be sitting together. I go to the movies all the time. Like, it's crazy how much I go to the movies. And underneath that, I have my Bitmoji app. I love Bitmoji so much. I feel like I did a pretty good job designing my Bitmoji. I feel like she actually looks like me. And then I have the HP Sprocket app. The HP Sprocket is one of those mini smartphone printers. They're awesome. Then of course I have the Sephora app because I am a shopping addict and I love makeup and I love Sephora. I also have the Wi-Fi finder. I use it in airports and things like that. I have the Noir Lash Lounge app, which is where I got my lashes done the past 2 times. They were amazing. Then I have the TripAdvisor app, and underneath that I have the Live Nation app. Again, another kind of like ticket concert app. Then I have the Wallpapers, which is where I would find my pictures for wallpapers until I started just using the ones that I took myself. I have the Realtor.ca and Realtor.com app because we are moving soon, so we're looking at different things. And then I have the Bunny Free app, which is an app where you can scan different barcodes and you can also search a product name or brand name and it'll tell you if it's tested on animals or not. And next to that is the Think Dirty app. This is not so much one of the cruelty-free apps. It's telling you if a certain product is non-toxic or if it's not as bad for you or the environment. So I think it's kind of cool. It's something that I'm also being a little bit more conscious of when I wear makeup or different products that are actually going on my skin. I want to know that I'm using things that aren't really bad for me. So that is everything that I have on my iPhone 8 Plus. Also check out the video that I posted yesterday. It is all about the products that I love from Amazon and some of my favorite things from the Amazon website. So if you're interested in that, check it out. I also wanted to let you know that from now on, I will be posting on Saturdays and Sundays, so make sure you come back on the weekend for 2 new videos. And other than that, I hope you are having an amazing day. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!